Hey everybody, this is Brett, and hopefully tonight I am coming in loud and clear at 3 plus megabytes per second, and just doing some arm massage. I did a bunch of work today out at the barn. I made a foot friend multi-tool for someone, and it's just a lot of work because those little tools that fit in the box have to be carved by hand, sanded, carved, finished by hand, and that's the only way they can be done. I mean, part of it is done with the tabletop sander, but the majority of the rest of it has to be done by hand. And so these arms, they get very sore from a day of work like that. And the only way to remedy that situation is this. And so I thought I'd just try and inspire you a little bit. You know, you don't really have to get too radical with this. You just, you do, the less aggressive you are, the more time you have to spend working on them. And, you really have to use oil. There we go. You have to use oil, and that oil helps to absorb toxins. And back in massage school, when I took the Ayurvedic part of the teachings, we learned about how in India they like dump oil on people. Generally, sesame oil, I believe, is the oil they have most available to them, and they'll dump it on their heads. They'll dump it all over them, and I think that it, from what I've learned, consuming foods with a lot of oil in them really helps you to feel better and absorb toxins. And then you poop it all out with those toxins. And I was reading about how the liver creates bile, and and that's how it's able to, it filters the toxins into bile, and that's dumped into the small intestine, which is then eliminated out your body. And it's really good to educate yourself on the basic functions of the body so that you know how it works. And that's why it's important to do enemas, because when your large intestine feels, if it's really toxic, if you haven't done an enema for a while and you just feel tired all the time, and if your belly is sore a lot, if you've got a lot of gas, those are indicators that you need to do an enema and wash the whole thing out. And that avenue, your large intestine, is the biggest way that you eliminate toxins. And I've read that before in other like cleansing books. So let me turn this down a little bit. Are we coming in loud and clear? Somebody could give me feedback, that would be great. I assume that we are today. So I've got plenty of good coconut oil on me. So when I got up today, I had no thoughts really of going and working at the barn. I had a medium intense migraine last night. Wasn't too bad, I guess. I've been sleeping a lot. So with this deltoid, You really curl the fingers over and dig deep. Try and give you the best view of that. So your arms are hanging on these deltoid muscles all day. And this is one of the ways that you get relief from them getting really tight. And then these are connected to these. So you pinch these, and you'll notice I've got my arm being held up by the table. Arms being held by the table so that it releases the muscles so that you can get in there deep. If the muscles are like this and your arm is hanging on them, it's not near as easy to do that. Okay, so let's work on these triceps now. Better light. That's what you need. So there, using the thumb. Is that looking good, you guys? Can you see me good and hear me good? I figure if you watch me long enough that you'll get going with this on your own bod. You'll be like, hey, maybe that actually does work. Maybe that self-massage really does work. Okay, so these get really tight. So once again, I'm curling my fingers like that. Now, how about ringing? Like I'm wringing out some clothes. Hopefully I'm coming in loud and clear and somebody could give me some feedback. one flight down. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Na, 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 mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Getting a cramp in my foot. Right there. Really. No. More oil, please. Nobody's going to make a comment tonight? Not even one comment? lymph nodes. Massage those lymph nodes. Neck. Neck and shoulders. Back of neck. Other side. Okay, so I'm putting my thumb in my armpit there and squeezing. My arm is on the table. My arm is on the table. That way it takes the strain off of these. When it's really tight like that, it'll pop. That's why you gotta dig that out. And stretch. So I think I look pretty good for 57, but I feel pretty beat, in all honesty. And I'm hoping that that eventually goes away, and I think it will. It's only been 3.5 years that I've been off of the mass-produced meats. And I think that that's the majority of the grief that I'm going through right now. Won't stay. See, these are teres muscles. Teres muscles. Oh, thank you, Veronica. Okay, so these are your teres muscles, Veronica. And this is your pec minor. When you massage your pec minor, you're also massaging lymph nodes, your major lymph nodes. And you also have them in your neck. When you stimulate stuff, it gets things moving like lymph and blood. That's why massage is so hugely important. And who's going to do this for you except you? You have to help yourself by doing this. Massage your jaw muscles too. I'm massaging my arms and I'm massaging my deltoids. This is your deltoid muscle. I'm massaging my biceps. Biceps, triceps, forearm muscles, too many to mention. It's like 20 of them or something. Massaging my hands. I'm doing self-massage so that I can get relief from my tight muscles, because today I went out to the barn and I made a FootFriend multi-tool for a customer, and it's a lot of handwork. Everything that I make is handmade, and so I have to do this kind of work often, otherwise I'll be just like tight. I'd like to mention one benefit that a lot of you haven't thought of regarding self-massage versus massage. And that is that massage therapists are exposing themselves to a lot of chemicals and drugs when they work on people. And it's something that I knew about as a massage therapist. I'd thought about it a million times. But there's not a whole lot that you can do as a massage therapist. I mean, you could wear rubber gloves. Is that possible? Like, people would freak out. They'd be like, what the hell are you doing wearing rubber gloves giving me a massage? But as a massage therapist, I like to use my forearms a lot. The ulnar bone is a very good tool. But that skin and these muscles, they're getting exposed a lot to chemicals in people's bodies and all the drugs they're doing and vaccines. And so that's one of the reasons why I'm really glad to not be doing massage anymore. But at the same time, if you receive massage from somebody, you're receiving massage. Depending on how many massages they do, you're receiving massage from somebody that's got arms that are being exposed to a lot of toxins. I massaged a horse once when I was very new to massage. I went and I gave a horse. There was this horse that was pulling a buggy around town in Silver City, New Mexico. And I can't remember what the horse's problem was specifically, but I went out and gave it my best shot. This was before I became a YouTuber. This was about 2005. I don't remember a whole lot about it because it's been such a long time and I've only given one horse a massage in my life. But, my little horse that I feed, Daisy, my neighborhood horse, she's just like getting used to me petting her on her ear, on her nose, and on her side, on her neck and stuff. So I don't know how good she'd do with massage. Probably not. I was thinking today that I would like to give her a brushing time when the spring comes here or soon. I don't really have a horse brush, and right now her hair is really thick, wintertime hair. Okay, so after you've massaged, it's really good to stretch all these muscles. So stretch the hand back, stretch your wrist. You can do some twisting too. See that? You can do some twisting. And you can stretch your shoulder back, back, back. Like that. You can hold on to something. Like that. You can hold on to something higher and stretch it like that. rotate it around like that. Stretch it again. While you're stretching, you can turn your neck in different ways. Let's do the other side. Stretch that one to give you a different view. When you stretch, if you feel a pain in that place, massage it like that. See, that's how you expose a tight place. You stretch it like that, and then you can feel where it's tight. Stretch it the other way. Stretch it the other way. Okay. Now I'm going to stretch the shoulder, the other one. Remember to always do the massage first and the stretching second. Change position. So I do this every single night. Sometimes I do it longer, sometimes I do it less. So whenever I'm lifting heavy tools like today, oftentimes I'll think to myself, man, there's no way that I could have done this 10 or 20 years ago without like injuring something. And that is because I was not near as stretched out as I am now. And that's because I do this work every single night. And this is just upper body work. I also use that roller to crack my back multiple times a day. And when I'm doing woodwork and I'm bent over like this, today I had to get the roller out of my car carrier and roll in the barn. And I'm not rolling on the dirt as I have shown you before, because I get my butt wet because it's like wet out there, but I'll get that roller out and I'll take it in the barn on the cement and roll in there. And such relief. When you're looking down for a while, you'll get places in your middle back, thoracic, that need to be cracked. That's why you need one of these rollers I have that I make. Only fans soon. um, I've not really got into that feature yet, but probably not. not anytime soon. Maybe someday. Are you guys giving me a thumbs up or what? I'm working hard, but like I said, this is something that I do anyway. So if you get tennis elbow, this is the reason. When all of this tricep, when this tricep gets tight, then it causes tension on this tendon connecting to this bone, the ulnar bone. And then it hurts right there. And they call it tennis elbow. Whatever. I guess that's what tennis players get. A problem they get from doing this. And you can also take a tool like this gua sha tool. And if you feel it ratcheting, that's like fascia under the skin that's bound up. And it's really good to release that fascia with a tool like this. And I have several of them. This one is made out of jade. You might also feel some ratcheting on the top of your bicep, like right there, or here. Mine are a lot better because I've done a lot of cleansing. Not so much on the bottom, but still I can feel some ratcheting. I'll have to find some music that I could play for these live videos. Perhaps. Hope you guys can see that. I don't think you can see it up there. Um, my friend Christina introduced me to these about 10 years ago. I never knew about gua sha tools. Can you guys hear it? I think I've got the mic on the computer. I need a camera girl. A naked one. I'm going to smooth it out a little bit. Ugh. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, so I'm going to just take a towel and wipe most of the oil off. I have a little bit of work to do on my legs, and then I'm off to bed. So I want to thank you for joining me. I hope that you are well. I hope that you are doing some self-massage and taking care of yourself with good, healthy food and a little bit of exercise. This time of year, lots of meditation, breathing, calming the mind, yin exercises. This time of the year, peaceful, quiet, yin exercises. So thanks for giving me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching this video. Have a wonderful night. Hi, Michael. You'll have to watch it over because this is the end.